The gym is propaganda that keeps people unfit or unhealthy. Now, before you go in my comments leaving some ignorant comment, I want you to listen to me first. So we live in a world where everything is a product, right? Housing is a product, food is a product, water is a product. And of course you have your products of recreation, your products of dopamine, like fast food or something like that. And because the food options in America are so unhealthy, we tend to gain a lot of weight now. The obesity epidemic in America is because of the food that this country is giving us. So the solution naturally would be to work out, right? But here's the thing. Being healthy, being able to work out, is sold as a product, and it is called the gym. We recognize this as the gym. We have to pay a monthly subscription simply to stay healthy and make sure our bodies aren't shutting down at 50. And not only does this corporatize a very natural thing about someone's life or someone's day-to-day life, it genuinely gives people an out not to do it. Now, the 1% or the corporate business owners, if you want to separate the two, are trying to profit off of people bettering themselves. And obviously that's a really, really bad thing. But if you as a consumer buy into this propaganda that the gym is the only way that you are going to be healthy, then you are quite literally and utterly doomed. Because if you think that working out is a privilege and it's something you need money for, then, oh man, once you have no money, once you have no privilege, I guess you're just gonna die of heart failure, yo. So here's the thing. It's very unfortunate that the system made self-improvement or being healthy a product that we have to buy. But we as consumers have to stop consuming this propaganda that being healthy is only something privileged people can get. And you might be asking, if you're someone who has been swayed by the propaganda of gyms, how am I supposed to, what else am I supposed to do, you know? And guys, I get it if you want to go to the gym, if you want to build a big body, but if you want to be healthy, it's a whole different story. You don't need the gym for that. But anyways, the things you have to do to negate this propaganda while still staying healthy without a gym is calisthenics. Guys, everybody can do calisthenics. Whether you think it or not, you can probably do it. Right now, you can stop watching this video, go into the other room, do a sit-up or two, do a push-up or two, and then the next day, your body might be able to even do more. But you never know until you try. And that's the thing. A lot of us don't try because our brains have been propagated to think that being able to work out is a privilege acquired by status. And that's just not the case. I've been to gyms before, and I've tried out their machines, I've tried out all that. It's really not for me, right? Because, first of all, these machines do isolated muscles. They do not work out multiple muscles at a time. They don't work out a whole muscle group at a time, and it's very rare for machines at the gym to do that. But ever since the 8th grade, which I'm 17 now, so it's been a long time, ever since the 8th grade, I've been doing calisthenics. And you want to know what that has done for me? It's kept me healthy. It's kept me strong. In a country, in a world where the US wants to keep you unhealthy, wants to keep you sick, so you're even more immobilized and you're basically disabled when you weren't disabled prior, they want you to stay like that, right? Because then you won't physically be able to fight back. You're not going to physically be able to run away from any authority. But that's a whole other thing, but I'm already even talking about how the gym is propaganda, so maybe you should have expected this kind of talk. But anyways, dude, calisthenics. Please, you gotta try it. Started in 8th grade. I think I started doing like, what is it? Just sit-ups and plank. I would start with like maybe 20 sit-ups and like a 1 minute plank. But in the beginning, I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't even able to do like 15 sit-ups or a 30-second plank. But over the years, I'm able to do more and more reps. And I'm sorry, but this piece of hair is like, low-key pissing me off. It's not going down. It's not going down, guys. But now I'm able to rep out like 70 sit-ups nowadays, you know? And that's pretty good. Especially like under 2 minutes or under a minute and a half. That is really, really good. Alright, I'm back. I want to go try to brush it away, but it just kind of sidelined it. Anyways, if I told you that I am the most fit in my family, and you saw my entire family, you would believe me. I don't know why I use that analogy. I am the most fit in my family, right? I have the least body fat, and I have probably the most muscle for my size, you know? Every other man in my household is bigger than me, is taller than me, so naturally they are going to have more muscle mass just in total muscle mass, you know? But the thing is, they only get that from their height and from being incredibly fat, you know? And they also might do labor-intensive jobs. But that's their only output of work. And it's not enough to cut down all the body fat that makes their lives harder, that makes them unhealthy on a day-to-day basis. And if we want to stay healthy, we have to do more. The way that consumers use the propaganda of gyms as an excuse not to work out, not to do it, obviously because they see it as something that only people with status can get, but even when they have the gym membership, they're like, oh, I can't go, it's raining today. Oh, I can't go because I'm tired after work. Dude, if you can't go to the gym, like if you really can't, which I recommend you do at least every day, once every day, if you have the membership, because what are you doing if you're not going? You're just wasting the money. But if you really can't go to the gym that day, then do some sit-ups, do some calisthenics. Like, you will betterly train your body if you do calisthenics while in the time that you can't go to the gym in more different ways, in more various type of ways. This is why you see a lot of dudes who go to the gym and they're completely just plumped out, you know? Like, you can see every single individual type of muscle on their body. It's not like someone who does calisthenics and their body is like fine-tuned, like, oh, their pecs are muscular and then it tunes into their abs, or their biceps are big and it tunes in with their forearms. Like, no, you see every single individual muscle if you're a great bodybuilder at the gym. And the thing is, that is a lot. And calisthenics usually teaches you more about balance. Calisthenics is more about mastering your own body rather than attuning to a kind of standard. Whether it be your standard, bodybuilder, champion standard, or that girl you have a crush on standard. It's still a standard that people are trying to appease to, but with calisthenics, unless you're using like weighted vests, you are getting as fit as you can with the frame and portrait that you have. I don't really know if portrait was the right word, but like, yo, that's my physique through my shirt, right? And that's what me working out with calisthenics ever since 8th grade has achieved me. I'm mastering my own body in a world where that is offered, where that is displayed as a privilege that nobody can get. In a way, I feel like I am breaking the system by doing this. So anyways, the gym is propaganda. I advise you do calisthenics. Don't make excuses to not work out and to stay sick. I hope all of you have a great day and all of you understood my message. Goodbye.